The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Chains. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automatic. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all take. Brand new chicks, you don't know that I can pace. I just wanna know that I can have a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all do.
Ready? Oh, you got deep? Key tight end. Key, let me too. Hey.
First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 7. Come on, D. 7's a Mike. Not here. Let me go.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Ozzy! He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
This is Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run, watch the run. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Give me that.
Out of the gun, Watson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down.
59. No, 24. Check. Who do you want? Who do you want? 24. Check 3. 25. 31. No.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for a touchdown and look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown,
Deshaun
Arizona.
Watson keeping it
Giorgio
himself from 8
Tavecchio,
yards
40
out.
yards.
And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
The kick is
And
good.
the Cardinals will go up 7
Next
to
score,
nothing.
Cardinals 7, Falcons nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. So we got Mickey.
Operating from the gun. Brady. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 19 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Watson on 1st down. Being chased out left. Caught by Nelson left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A quick toss out right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. They'll pitch it out to White. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. The 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mostert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Wait, 20. Mike 29. Switch up. 29 is the mic. Hey, 56.
From the gun, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Wait, set. Line 20. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one. Hey, defense, let's go. Tight dog. So Mike,
now Brady to try again after the pick 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Everyone's got 4 down.
To throw again, Brady. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. Shreds the tackle. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wait, that. 180. 180. When's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Falcons cut into that lead. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21, Falcons 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm coming after you. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Throwing again is Watson. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Watson picked by his former teammate Kareem Jackson.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with a touch.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Throwing after the interception. Brady, he'll fire it deep. And this will be caught at the 30.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Touchdown, Falcons. Jalen Reagor, 75 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch twist. Rush in.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Arizona.
Deshaun Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Falcons 13. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Watch 1. Don't get nervous. Check. Out. 72.
From the 29, Brady. Open man is Trey Burton. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jamie Collins charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Second down.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Wait, that 53. You must be dreaming. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. We got 4.
Operating from the gun, Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Brady. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
They scared. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. 59. We want it. Come to my world. Back.
From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Where's the tag? 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Put his boy down. He's coming. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Slam. Hey, 31.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Watson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Cards stringing together a couple of good pickups. It's another first down on that play.
Set. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Pick me up. Here we go. Bang. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
From the gun, Watson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. J.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Second down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike, check. 59.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
19, 59, Mike to 59. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike's 59. 54, 59.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
This one into the hands of Burton. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, now Brady. He's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
45-yard line.
Play action, now it's Brady. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37.
Isaiah McKenzie.
A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike's 59. Here we go. 59.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check, 59. In your face. Check 59, Mike is 59.
Throwing again, Watson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Ndamukong Suh, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
59 Mike. Check, 59. It's our field.
Watson. That's complete to Mooney. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jamie Collins bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
It's 3rd down.
Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Giorgio Tavecchio on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
35.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that should
It's sad they pay me. I do this
and he
for free.
drops the ball, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
Fumble on the play.
Simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And Watson's going to throw it here. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Falcons 13. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
Here's Mostert. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
6-yard line.
What's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Keep it up.
Mostert. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He's brought down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
They hand it off to Mostert. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Focusing on me, away from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle package Zelaris. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
In your face. Single, 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 single. Motion man, motion man. Watch 12, watch 12. I got one, I got one, I got one. Here we go, oh. Here we go, oh. Watch one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Just like that. 29 is the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Yards. First down, Arizona.
We're set. 19. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Bound to lose one. And no time.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Ndamukong Suh, his second sack of the night.
It's second down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing now, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching.